Are you struggling with clearing feelings of not being good enough for the longest time? This has been an issue that bothered me for a long time. And I remember when I started in my spiritual journey as an Akashic Records reader, despite having found my own intuitive abilities and successfully used it on myself to access my own Akashic Records, I dragged my feet for a long time to serve others as an Akashic Records reader. And deep down, I had this niggling feeling that I was not good enough in terms of my own abilities, my readiness. Maybe I didn't know enough. I was fearful of being judged harshly and negatively by others, and all kinds of reasons. And for the longest time, I was working with my Akashic Records team to try to clear energetically this feeling of not being good enough for my system. And can you imagine? I actually tried to clear it on more than 50 separate occasions, but still I realized that there were remnants of feelings of not being good enough still lodged within, even after clearing present life memories from growing up to adulthood, clearing repeatedly, then clearing into past lives and whatever lifetimes that came up for me in dynamics with other people, so on and so forth. It reached a stage where I was really sick and tired of this feeling of not being good enough coming up repeatedly in my inner work. It was almost like that wall that I couldn't overcome, I couldn't knock through. And I was so tired of seeing it. The turning point in my life came when one day I decided to take action that I fear most. That no matter the fact that the feeling of not being good enough is not completely cleared out of the system, I decided to just push on headstrong and put myself out there in this world with no backup plan, nothing to retreat to, and just really trust myself into the spotlight out of my comfort zone once and for all. And that was that strong motivation that really propelled me to start being active and consistent on various social media platforms. I started with WordPress as a blogger, blogging extensively on my personal private life, even when I had no clue whether anybody would ever read. But deep down, the intention was I desire to spread that light. Even if it is to one person, it is all that matters. And so I write passionately, regularly on this. After that, I expanded my presence to social media platforms like Instagram, my podcast series as well, YouTube, and recently into TikTok. All these have really taken me out of my comfort zone. And if you ask me now, do I still feel the remnants of feelings of not being good enough from time to time? Yes, I do. But what's the difference now? The difference now is that it no longer has a stronghold over my mind. I can feel it, but I choose to disregard it and go headstrong to what I feel is worthy of my time and effort.